Welcome back, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, all my beautiful air signs. I'm so excited for your reading today, so let's get started. I want to say welcome back to all my subscribers. If this is your first time here, you're also very welcome. If you like fun original content with a spiritual twist, go down and hit subscribe so you never miss a free reading. Also, if you need a private reading, go to LizZamorski.com and I'll get you all sorted. You guys, I'm so excited because this week I'm using a brand new tarot deck for your original cards. And it's this one over here, the Light Seers Tarot by Chris Ann. And it is amazing. If you like the imagery on these cards, I also have an Amazon affiliate link down in the description below so you can buy it for yourself. But it is so beautiful. I've been connecting with it so visually. I just love the flow of the energy. So actually all the cards I pulled today are going to be from this Light Seers Tarot. So with your reading today, while I was getting ready, I heard two songs. And I heard the Adele song, Someone Like You, and specifically the part where she's like, "Don't forget me, I beg, I remember you said, sometimes it lasts in love, but sometimes it hurts instead." Okay, so that's my Adele impersonation. But it was Adele, and then it was that D-Light song, Groove is in the Heart. So I felt like there was this very heavy sadness, saying goodbye energy, it's okay. Just go on without me. I'll find someone like you. And then it was like, my succotash wish, grooves in the heart. So I felt like there was this progression from super, super sad to party time. I'm free. I'm going out there. I'm grooving. I got my go-go boots on. I got my hair flip. So I think you're going to be okay. But so those were the things that came through for you. And then I pulled your three Light Seers Tarot theme cards for the reading. And the three that came out were the Fool, Five of Wands, and the Hierophant. And so here's what I got for you. First of all, the Five of Wands and the Hierophant are both 5 energy. You know what that means. Major change. So there's a lot of changes coming up. With this Fool card, the Fool is a 0 energy. It's all about you're embarking on the journey. All your bags are packed. You're ready to go. But the thing that struck me with this is actually the symbol that's in the water behind her. And it looks like the Tree of Life symbol or the Flower of Life symbol. And that's a geometric symbol about all creation, and it's a perfect symbol. It's infinity, but it's all about creation. And I noticed in the card that there's these little kind of swamp gas tendrils coming up off of the Flower of Life. And when my eye was following these kind of emissions from the Flower of Life, I noticed that in the background it looks almost like a shape of a woman is starting to take form. So I feel like this is not only about you starting a new journey and creating something new, but that it's already starting to really take form. And it's because you've allowed it to kind of let the vapors come up off it and let them start showing you what shape they're taking. It's not like you sat down with the blueprints and opened up. I'm seeing an architect open blueprints and being well, here's the schematic and here's the specs and we're going to put in a rebar here. I don't know what I'm saying, but I feel like this was all about you really calming yourself down and letting whatever it was kind of come up and start taking shape, which is really beautiful. And that's really an ascension moment for you where you're allowing whatever it is to come through you and you're not forcing it. So that was one thing. Then when I looked at this Five of Wands, I gotta draw up my sleeves here. We got a reading going on. This Five of Wands, this is all about, for me in this context, it's your nature is to kind of take the hard way up to attain your goals. Like you feel like you're watching other people do it and they make it look easy, but once you're starting to go on the journey, you're like, this is a lot harder than it looked. And it's all about learning how to use those stepping stones as teachable moments instead of seeing them as hindrances and things that are holding only you back, where everyone else is just able to like ascend the wall of wands. Like that you're like, I've got to find like, where do I put my hand? Where do I put my foot? Where do I do this? Like, I just feel like the way that you're going to go on this journey is your own, and you have to own it. And the thing that stands out to me too with the Fool is that as she's falling back or leaning back, she's got a big rod, a big wand in her hand. So I feel like you have the power to use the wand, which is fire energy. Like that's the fire of inspiration, I feel like, in this context. So it's like you already have dominion over your path. But then you're moving into this Five of Wands energy and forgetting that like you're holding the wand. And instead you're like, oh, I've got to figure out how to climb this wall. Like instead of remembering like, oh, that's right. Like I know how to use this. I know how to do this. I just need to follow the nature that I already have inside of me. And then we have the Hierophant, and he's got his head back and laughing. And the Hierophant is usually like the spiritual leader. But this guy, I love that like he's happy. He's laughing. He's not like that Pope energy of being like, oh, Dominus vobiscum hala. Like he's sitting, he's like, hey, I'm with you. I'm here. I'm your guide. I'm not your boss. I'm your guide. And the thing that I noticed with the Five of Wands and the Hierophant is that both of them have this like light energy above them. Like the guys in the Five of Wands, the guys and the gals in the Five of Wands, they're going after this like fireball. And the Hierophant, the stairs behind him lead to this beautiful light. And so I feel like this is saying like you can either do this the hard way, the Five of Wands way, or you can do this the Hierophant way. Trust your guides, trust the nature within you that knows how to do this. Allow yourself to laugh along the journey, and then just like walk up. You don't have to scale the wall. There's a whole staircase taking you to the same goal. So I feel like this is what you're on this journey. You're embarking on this journey with the Fool, and then you have a choice to make. You're still going to get to the thing, but it's like, do you want to do it the hard way or the easy way? You know, the laughing way or the strenuous way? So, I mean, I'll tell you what I would like to do. The strenuous way. No. But you know what I mean? Like these are just things to keep in mind. I'm going to pull that spread that too many. I'm going to pull that spread for you that I've been doing lately. These cards have so much energy right now that they're just like, let us all out. So we want the recent past energy. Okay. We want the present energy. Yeah. Oh my gosh. There's a lot of fire here. Are you dealing with a fire sign? Do you have a lot of fire in your chart? Okay. Whoop. Oh my gosh, these are just going. Okay, this is a beautiful spread. I'm so excited for you. Alrighty. Okay, so here's what we got on the table. Your recent past is the Nine of Wands. And I feel like in the recent past, you were really suspicious. You were guarding your heart. You had like some type of inspiration, but there was a cycle that you needed to close out. And you were really like guarding your ideas, guarding your inspiration, guarding your heart, and not really letting the truth bubble to the surface. Because if it bubbled to the surface, that meant that you were going to have to actually make big changes. And so I feel like you were really kind of pushing down like the signs and symbols and synchronicities that were coming up for you in relation to this new start, and that you were also kind of like blocking your intuition. But this was part of self-preservation. We all do it from time to time, where it's like that thing that's so obvious that's knocking on your door that wants to come out, and you're just like, I don't have time for this right now. I've got too much other stuff going on. I can't do a major life pause and change. But it was like that was kind of your last like the last thing you had to do to clear out was just being like, I just need to let everything settle before I go into something new, which is great. Like that's very actually like insightful to yourself. Then your present energy, Eight of Wands. So again, fire energy. And I feel like your present energy is like, you're back in the saddle, you've got the strength going on, you've kind of backed yourself up a little bit, taken a breath, and now you're seeing that every single thing is guiding you to, like, it's undeniable now. You can't run from it anymore. You can't wait any longer. Like, because it's like every single road or path you try to go on now, you're like, I'm going to go right. And it's like, well, you can go right, but we're going to wind you back around to center. Oh no, I'm going to go left. Well, you can go left, but we're going to wind you back around to this. I'm going to go under. I'm going to go up. Like, every single way you try to get around or bypass this new start for you, you're being led back to it, which is actually pretty funny. And in that case, I'm always like, okay, fine, I get it. Okay, I'm going for the thing. So I feel like right now it's almost like comical. It's like those old, either Mickey Mouse or Looney Tunes cartoons, where like, no matter which door the cartoon character walked through, like it took him back to the same thing. Like, you're the cartoon character. Your challenge right now is the Ace of Cups. And in this context, I think your challenge is to let your heart's desire start flowing, to really start acknowledging it and letting things start moving. Letting things start move. Why can't I get these words out? Let things start to move through you. There we go. Grooves in heart. To really like center yourself with your heart. Really go into this space in your body and let whatever's going to come through you. Okay. And let it start flowing out of you. But it's all about like really getting focused on what it is that you want. Why was that so hard? I don't know. Your challenge is Page of Swords. And this Page of Swords is your energy. But this Page of Swords, I just want to see. Oh, did I just say your challenge? I mean, sorry, I'm so confused. Why did I just get so confused? I got confused with the challenge card. And this is your message from your spirit guides. I'm not sure if I said that. Yeah, your spirit guides are trying to tell you that like they're these birds kind of around you, that they're always with you and they're showing up. I do feel like there's a lot of bird song coming through for me, and that's what I'm focusing on here. And also, like, don't get so bogged down in doing things by the book that you don't actually ever like allow any of those light bulbs she's holding to turn on. Like all those, I feel like she's walking along with all these light bulbs like balloons, but those to me are signifying like ideas. And so, but none of them are illuminated. So it's like you have the potential to like have all these new novel ideas coming through for you, but you're not letting any of them like turn on somehow because you're so stuck in like doing things by the book. But if you can just, I'm hearing like, you can see that she's walking across a tightrope over like a small ravine too, is that you're already doing the impossible. You're already leaping into something totally novel and new and beautiful and death-defying in a way. Like you're letting the old things die off and you're making room for the new ones. So don't get so stuck in like your plans and this rigid way of doing something that you don't allow the ideas to actually like germinate and bloom and illuminate. And then your potential outcome is number 8, strength. So beautiful. This is all about like your potential outcome. If you can really just start letting these things flow out of your heart and stop getting so bogged down in like the details and the way that things are supposed to go. I mean, not that I would ever think that a Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius would ever think this way. Not you guys. Not you. Ducks in a row much? Hello. I say this with the utmost love for you. But so it's just like, if you can just start letting these things flow and allow the novel ideas to illuminate and allow yourself to really follow that intuition and follow the path and let yourself be drawn into this thing, this next step. You don't have to worry. You're strong enough out. You're strong enough to do it. You're strong enough to get through it. And I know that you guys just always have like that. Here's my list. For the most part. So allow yourself to just kind of fly free for a little bit. Trust that you're on the right path and let the strength come in and carry you along. I love you guys with all my heart. I am so excited about this new beginning. Please like, share, and subscribe this video. Leave me a comment below if this resonates with you. And I can't wait to see you next time. Bye, air signs.